The name Community at 67 arose because that's the number of the premises on the street. It's number 67. I've been involved with Community at 67 from very early days. The premises we're in just now started out as an old post office. It was closed down, nobody wanted it, and Curo very kindly offered us a couple of years rent free. And we've had a huge upsurge in bookings of other organisations in the town who want a nice place to do whatever services they're offering to the community. And also we charge less than other people because we're not out to make money. We're here specifically to improve the community. My name is Dennis McColgan. I'm a member of the Management Committee of Community at 67.
I'm Claire Hudson, I'm a local resident and I'm Chair of Community at 67. We've got a good management team and we're all volunteers. So my role really is to make sure that everything comes together. Talking to outside agencies about what we do, encouraging them to use facilities at Community at 67, encouraging the local residents to come in and see us and be guided by what they want in Community at 67. Just be a friendly face if they need advice or just a shoulder to cry on and not be judged.
I'm Claire Abrahams, I'm Resident Involvement Advisor for Curo. Well, Curo's been involved with Community at 67 since its start about 3 years ago, and we own the building. We've also done a lot of interagency work with Community at 67 to support what they're trying to do here. It offers a place for people to go and to meet each other. There's so many different activities that are going on here. There's a lot of multi-generational activities.
We act as a meeting point, which I think personally is one of the most important aspects. Through the activities that we either sponsor or run ourselves, just as examples, we hope to improve the lot of younger people. One of our ladies runs maths classes for year 5 and 6, but it's not a normal maths class. She makes it fun. She makes learning maths into a game, and the children love it.
At Community at 67 we offer the internet cafe and guided IT. We've got a book club once a month. We also run a food cooperative where people can buy locally sourced vegetables. One of the volunteers actually cooks the produce from the vegetable bags and shows people what you can do with it, and they have a taster, so it's become quite a social thing on a Friday.
Curo have a Meet Your Neighbourhood Manager here once a week, every Thursday, where people can come and just see their neighbourhood manager, ask them any questions they've got, find out what's going on in their community. We're also working with Clean Slate now to offer a sort of job hunting sessions once a week. We're looking at offering training here in the future as well. Right, on a Wednesday we've had Kandu Arts coming up to consult with the residents about what they want to do in their community and how they can improve things and what life is like to live on the estate, and how they think that can be improved.
We do arts and crafts, which we've just started up for the adults, but we're hoping to go and do a couple of sessions with the younger ones.
Hi, my name's Trisha Adams. I used to do quite a lot of art and I sort of lost the plot, like you do. Art class sort of give up, and it was through a neighbour that I started coming to COPs. And then Christina's brother said, why don't you come to arts and crafts? So I've now joined this, and it's made me want to start doing art again. You're working with people, which is good. You could be quite on your own, if you see what I mean. And this community group in here helps people that are alone and on their own, which is a good thing. I became that way at first actually because I sold my car and I was always outgoing here, there and everywhere, if you see what I mean. And I went sort of within myself because I couldn't go anywhere at night because I'd have the theatre and things like that, and you're stuck because you can't go out at night on your own. I've become, I wanted to do things, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. I sort of joined a couple of clubs and I just couldn't mix with them. I've lost all that sense of, but through a neighbour of mine, she got me into, why don't you come up? And it sort of, being with people, it got me to start again. And of course now I'm in this arts and crafts, that is my subject.
Well, my name's Terry Florence. I'm an avid crafter, have been for more years than I care to remember. I know Claire at Community 67, and that's how I got involved. So crafters tend to get to know each other quite well, quite quickly. And I think a group like this, as we get to know each other and find out our strengths, then we can sort of use them, utilise what the skills and gifts and talents we've got and share them with others. And I think that's the great beauty of both these kinds of spaces, you know, just the space and the time to do nice things. And also, as I say, to learn what we each have to offer. I think it helps to build community, which is something else I'm quite passionate about. So the opportunities for people to come together, I think, have decreased over time. You know, we're all separated out, we're so busy. So actually having the space to be able to come and get away from that, and creating, as I say, the opportunities which I think are decreasing. So we have to do something about that. We have to make the space, make the time, and as I say, if we can also get people to spread that joy, if you like, that's even better. So I think that's the main benefit, is actually developing people as people, allowing space for creativity to come out, and above all to have the social interaction. So not just about who does what and how they do it and what can I learn, but just talking to people, meeting people. So I'm fairly new to Keynsham, but already I rarely walk down the high street without having someone to say hello to, or nodding to someone that I've met through activities like this. So I think that, you know, it's that twin thing of a social interaction and creative outlet, for me, I think is the crucial things.
We hope that it just continues to build, that we get more people in. We'd love to get more people from Tintagel coming across. We'd like to have more people from the local community, from Queen's Road, everything. Just basically building on what is already here and just building up people's skills for life. I think the link between Curo and Community at 67 here is a really important one. It's really a way of getting straight into the community and finding out what's going on in the area. And it's a great way for us to look at how we can improve and inspire people to be successful in their own lives.
My dream would see the Community at 67 well and truly established, and that we've got younger people coming up through to enable them to run it. They all have fresh ideas.
I think the other aspect that differentiates us, we're not prescriptive, we're reactive in that sense. We say, what do you need? What would you like to see? We respond to the needs of the community, and I think that is the most important thing. My hopes for the future of Community at 67 are that we go from strength to strength, in the sense that we consolidate what we're already doing and we continue to respond to the needs of the community. I hope we consolidate, we improve, we bring in more volunteers.